Welcome back. Alright, a brand new day today. Alright, so this is how it looks right now, and I found a closure that I had a very long time in my stash, and maybe I just like to use it right now because I love make junk journals with a nice closure. But maybe that's a good idea to do that later, but I just want to show you real quick how this works. So here we have the two balls, and then this one goes inside here, but I really need to click very firm. But what I like about this one is that it's gonna be, if your album is going to be thicker, now imagine I will put this on here, and wait just a sec, I need to put this the other way around. I want this lifting up, as you can see right there. Alright, so if I put this in here, I just noticed that this is also flippable. Alright, so I was thinking if I put this on here, well, of course in the middle, but it's nicer to hold it right here. And if you do make something with here a ribbon, or make a nice one with this black leather look, then it's going to be expandable. So yeah, so you have the space for it to make it wider or tighter. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I really like it, but maybe it's better to do that when it's already stiff and full. But it's an idea what I have, and it's I call that, it's tight. But I noticed also if you have something to, wait just a minute. Yeah, wait for the light. Oh my gosh, it's shining in my hand and my eyes. I also know that if you pull these out a little bit further, and it will be easier to pull out. Yeah, this is nice. Not too tight. Yep, this is working better. So that is a nice thing to do. Just grab these two and just pull these out a little bit. Alright, so you can make this as tight as you want or as wide as you want, because now it really goes nicely in and nicely out. Okay, so that's the deal. That's the idea that I like to use. But I was thinking to do that first, but now I realized it's maybe better after. So I'm just going to put this away for a second to use it later. Why do I always tell you things and not starting with it? Oh, that's me. Alright, I really like to go get back in the pages thing to make finally the binding and everything. So my gosh, let's see what else, what's next. Okay, that's the papers that are left. Always a good way to first get a little organized. I could do that without you, could, but I don't. Alright, now my other papers that I still have. Alright, cool. Now, with my first page, which I still am working on, we just did this one, and here are the things that I still can put in. And this one I want to use, and this one I like to use, and then the rest I can put in after. All the other things I can put in later. Alright, so that's for this one. Now where is my page? Here it is. That was this one. Alright, so what's the deal here? So I have these three to put in here before I am gonna work anything on it. So I like this to be here. Then another 2 pages. I want to have this pocket. But this needs to be open. So I'm just gonna open this up. So we have a nice opening. You can make a little insert if you like, to get easier inside, but totally up to you, but you can. Let's see if I can. There we go. Yeah, this does not work that pretty. Alright, here we go, here we go. Not the best ever, but you get the picture. It's really not that nice. Well, I will fix that later. Alright, so I'm gonna put this in here, and then again, let's see how many pages do I have left. I'm just gonna skip 1 page, and then I'm gonna add my baking paper. Something like that, and then it will look like this. So here we have that one. Here we have a storage spot. Here we have the newspaper one. And then this is the middle. Something like that. Alright, so for this one, I really like how it is. Oh, and no, this one does not have the other ones. I'm gonna tell you in a sec. Now, what's the deal with this one? Just open the page, put everything nice inside. Also in this one. All right. Search for the middle. Go nice and tight, and then put some clamps on. There we go, and for here too. Here we go. Alright, now this is ready to use. As soon as I am ready, now I'm going to the next one. Same thing. See what I can add in here. Oops. Alright, I still need to fix this one. What else do I have to put inside here? This I can do later. Here we have a thing to add in, and this one. And the rest I can add later. Alright, now before I'm continuing, I need to first use this one. Shall I then first do the other one? And then I can do this later. Alright, so if I need to do this one first, let's check out. This one is in here. And I know we already created this one, so I can use it right now, and this we can add later. Yep. Alright. So these two are going to be in here. This will be a nice spot. Alright, so I'm just gonna put this in here, and the only thing that I need to be aware of is that this not move. So when I'm just gonna put this in here, maybe it's a nice thing to add here is a paper clip or something. Let's see, where are my paper clips? Where are my paper clips? Alright guys, where are you? Oh my gosh. Oh, here they are. Alright. Same thing on here. I don't want this to be moved. There we go. Yes. Okay, cool. Yep. Nothing much. The rest we will do later. So this one is also ready, and same thing here. Find the middle. Nice and tight. And put something on. You also can use a paper clip or these clamps, whatever you have in your stash. Here we go. Number 2, well actually 3. And now I go to this one. But first I need to check, I need to fix this one. So that's the first thing that I'm gonna do. Yeah. Alright. It's the same thing as we did earlier, so, but if you like to watch me, then stay tuned. Alright, a piece of ribbon. I used the first one with the pink. This one is maybe, well, brown is actually perfect. Let's just use it. Alright. Cut 2 pieces, same as we did earlier, and we're gonna turn this. So we're gonna add some double-sided tape. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Alright, that's done, and now we just need a nice background, make it nice, and we are done. Alright? Alright guys, this is how I ended up with my very cheap stamp set. We love it how this turns out with just a clean piece of paper. I use my pearl gray with this one. I use some dark purple, yes. And with this one I use the brown cardstock and then the aubergine wet, the dark wet one. Also only the stamps. And a simple white chalk marker. I just put on some white lines on that. So that's the end of that. Same thing with this one. Just search a nice spot where you like. Oh, we have 3 things on here. So maybe just a newspaper here. Just a second. Right here. And then I think this one. This way. Of course, this way. Yeah. Something like that. Order. I don't know if you have a better. Well, maybe I like. I think I like this earlier. I think I like it. Yeah, but you can place it anywhere, of course. Anywhere you like. So, yep, this I like better. The only thing that you have to be aware is this one. So this will be nice on its spot. So this is how I do it. Equalize it a little bit and then just use a paper clip on one page. Right here. And one at the other one. Here we go. Place it in. Search the middle. Yes, and a clamp on it. Or a paper clip, whatever you have in your stash. Will do. There we go. Yep. Alright, so now this is ready. So I have these 3 ready. And now we are going to make the binding so we can sew these in. Alright. Let's grab back the cover. Alright, let's see. Okay guys, let's grab a black piece of paper and make it nice fit. Means that I barely, just barely, have to cut anything off. It's just a tiny little millimeter, I guess. Okay. There we go. Now, of course, we need to make this about the middle, because we want to know where we need to make I call that where we make the words. Where are my words? Where you can make the little holes. I'm just gonna florally make a little, just barely you can see it. Don't think it's a good idea to use my pencil, but it's just to show you where the chipboard is ending. There we go. Yes, okay, so this is the in-between. This is going to be on top here. Nicely in between. Now these flaps do not need particularly have, but I really just like to be instead. Just what I was trying to say is you can cut these down just a little angle, but I just love these just straight. So I'm not going to cut anything off. Alright, so we need to make some marks. And let's see, what do we have left? Where was my ruler? Here it is. Now we have 3 pages and we have a 3-inch. So what's wisdom? I really like these in between a minimum 3/4. But first we're going to start in the middle. Okay, so you just make a mark in the middle at 1.5. Now, let me see, what do I have left then? 1, 2, 3. If I make a 1-inch, just checking. Could be a 1-inch, or shall we have a little bit further away? Shall we do just a 5/8? What do you think? No, a 3/4. That means that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means, and then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we do a 3/4, so we can split a 3-inch. Hey, good thinking of me. So yeah, a 3-inch is very easy to split in a 3/4. So yeah, I think that's the best way to do that. So I'm gonna make some marks every 3/4. And then we get this. Now we can make a nice line for that. So we have 1, 2, 3. Cool. Alright, now we're going to make some marks where we're going to make the incisions. I'm going to start first at 1. Same here, of course. 1, 1. Same at the bottom. 1 inch from the bottom. 1 inch. 1 inch. Alright, now I go to the middle. What's the middle of this? About here. Okay. Now the only thing that I am thinking of is, do we need another incision, not an incision, a mark? And I'm going to check where these, oh yeah, I think we can do that. It could be that your needle is going to be through that, the ribbon of that one. But I don't think that's, but 3 is also actually enough, I guess. If I only make 3, then I don't interfere the ribbon at all. But maybe it's even better. But if the needle is going to be through the thread to the ribbon of this one, then it doesn't can move at all. But we still can move. Just gonna see what if I'm gonna make another one. Yeah, that's definitely going to be through the ribbon. Is that a bad thing? I don't think so. And I think it's even better to have an extra hole to sew your thread in. So yes, I'm gonna make 5 holes, 15 for all the for everything. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes we're gonna make. Yay! All right, now are you thinking that just paper is not strong enough? Could be. That's why I'm gonna enforce it a little bit with this one. So what's needed? I'm only gonna cut this the 3-inch, nothing else. So I'm just gonna cut this at my 3-inch. So I'm gonna use the bookbinder's linen for the back to reinforce the back a little bit better. Now before I'm gonna make my holes, first of course I'm gonna add this on here. But actually I want to do this on here and then flip this around so I only see the little ones. I think that's even a better idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch the holes first. And then I'm going to glue down the black leather look. Go. Yep. Now I am gonna add, because now the holes are only to be seen. Now I'm gonna add this on here using some tape. Where was my tape? Always losing my tape. Oh, I have a ton of tape to choose from, but recently my nice friend sent me some tape and I really am impressed with it, so I just like to use it. Well, I got the chitlins. I thought I had one already in use, but oh yeah, it's right here. Oh, this is a small one. Let me use this one. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna add some tape on this one and glue it on the back. Alright. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Oh, wait. I really need to tell you this. This morning, yeah, and well, first thing, when I have a ridiculous moment, I'm not afraid to tell anybody. So when I had a ridiculous moment this morning, I right away go ahead and tell my daughter, of course. Because yeah, do someone like to share ridiculous moments? Yeah, just to say, look how stupid I am. Now, what did I have this morning? Alright, so you all know, well, you don't know maybe, but I use makeup. I just feel better when I'm using makeup. And I do have foundation because I have a pretty wet colored cheeks and everything, and with my sprouts and everything, I really like foundation. It looks so much better. So recently I bought a new bottle, a new brand to test out. And the first thing that I noticed when I opened it up, I think, that's not that convenient to use, because I just screw this off. Let me show you real quick how I did it. So you just screw it off and you pull it open, and then here there was a long thing that I just put on my, I call that little thing to go on your face. Well, that. So each time I screw it off and put some on my little thing to put on my face. And each time I was getting a little messy or drips, and I thought, why in the earth do they think about that? It's not even easy to use. But the foundation I was very pleased of, so nothing else to complain about. Now today, by accident, I just pull off the lid. And the first thought I had was, oh, I break it, or oh, it's now broken or something. But it was just a lid, and when there was under the lid, there was the little pump. Okay. That really was very convenient to use, because you just can just pump when it comes out on your little smoothy thing. Oh, for your face. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, and I had it already used for a couple of weeks. Alright, that is a ridiculous moment. Oh my goodness, do you like to share me your ridiculous moment? I really like to know your ridiculous moment. And, well, I just had a little small ridiculous moment when I'm searching for tape when it's right in front of my nose. But I think that's not actually a ridiculous moment, because it's just, you oversee things. But, oh yeah, with the makeup thing, I really wanted to share you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it really was a ridiculous moment. Alright, so I'm gonna apply this on here. So this comes under this one. Yeah, I was just thinking, shall I just flip it over? No, because this is on the back. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, now can I make the holes again? And then I can use all the holes when I have my bookbinder's linen behind it to secure the whole thing. Good idea. Good idea. There we go. Yay! Pretty nice. Alright. Yep, that's the deal. Alright, so now we're gonna sew. Yeah. Okay, first page. Let's see, what else? Let me first store this. need some space right here. We need some space, a needle. This one is a good one. Thread, you can use any color, of course. Shall I use black? Shall I just use white? Well, does not matter, I think. I think it does not matter at all, I guess. Here we go. Okay, guys. Alright, that is done. What's my first page? This is my second. This is my first one. This one it is. Now maybe it is easier to pull these out again. Here we go. Alright, now what's the deal, guys? I'm just gonna put these on the right spot. Look if it's straight. I think it is. And when it does, so if I'm in the way, but I need to check it out, I'm just gonna grab a pencil mark and make a mark on each little hole. Yep, here we go. And I can open this up again. And we can make, I'm just checking if the papers are nicely tight. Yes, they are. There we go. Yes. Alright, sew it all in. I'm gonna do the one without with you, of course. I'm gonna do this with you. In the meantime, I'm just gonna tell you a little bit what we did with Christmas, if you like to know. I don't know if you like to know. I'm just gonna start maybe at the bottom. That's a good idea. Alright. Go in and then start here. And then right here, and then yeah, I think everybody knows a little bit how it works. And in the beginning it's a little loose, but that's okay. Perfectly okay. You can tie everything as soon as you have reached all the holes. Alright. There you go. Here we go. Pulling it all a little bit tighter. There we go. Now I go back to this hole. And then I go back down. Oh, just take your time for this, to do this. Search for the holes. Yep, and now I am at the last one. Make sure everything is nice and tight. And when it is, I make this a little too short, I know. For me it really helps when I just put this under one of these strings. Makes it all a little easier to tie it up. But first check if it's nice and tight. I think it is. And when it does, you just can easily make a knot. Here we go. Yes! I can take out these clamps. And here we go. Here is our first one that's in. Oh, this moved. Okay. This moved to the bottom. Not aware of that I had one. Okay. Well, it's still okay, but it needed to be in the middle. Yeah, my mistake. My mistake. But it's still good. It's still okay. Alright, so yeah. Perfect. Let's go to the next one. Okay, same thing. Yeah, same thing. Which one was the second one? This one was the second one. Alright, so yep, let's do that. Alright guys, it's done. So I just added these 3 inside, and this is the back, how it looks. So yeah, now I'm gonna tape this piece, especially this one. This I only gonna add a little on the edges, and then the rest I'm gonna glue down. So that's the first thing that I'm gonna do. How I'm gonna do that? Well, maybe just open this up and then just add some tape on it. Alright guys, I just peeled off my all my tape, and what I'm now gonna do is I'm just gonna add some extra glue if it's open. Here we go. Especially on the spine, the rest I don't. It's not that important, but especially here on the spine. I do love some extra glue. Here we go. I think that's enough. Alright, so grab it back. Don't glue it down upside down or anything. So check butterfly straight, check pages straight. Alright, now how can I do this the best way? I think just like this. Wow, that went pretty smooth. Alright guys, burnish it down the best you can. Let the glue do his job. And the tape, of course. I first do this. Then I'm gonna flip it over. Do this side. Here we go. Make sure it's all attached. Then I go inside the pages, burnish it down. Flip it over. Here we go. Clean up so is any glue coming out. Best way to do that right away. Yes, okay, now we're gonna do exactly the same as we normally would do. We are going to make this groove inside. So just take your time, make sure it is good attached to your cover. Just be gentle doing this, guys, just be gentle. You're gonna work, and sometimes I just go up with this. If there is any glue coming out, just clean it off. But just push this paper into the groove, and when you can, you just bend it. Here we go, see how smooth that is inside? See that? Perfect. Alright. Perfect. Now I go to the other side and do the same thing. Be gentle. Make sure that your tape is attaching. Be gentle and just easily grab and bend. Yep, and here again, also it bends nicely. Yay! See how smooth everything is inside. That's why it's so important that you have that opening with those two chipboards, that 4 to 5 millimeter. It's that important because now your paper is having space to go in that little groove, and then you have nothing to worry about on any cracking or anything. So that's beautiful. Yeah, super nice. Alright, so this is how it looks without anything inside. Alright, so yep, we do have plenty. I'm very glad that I did the 3-inch spine, so now we still have plenty of playtime. Yes, we finally can add all the things inside that we want. And now you have to be we still need something on the inside right here. We still need to do the inside pages. I don't want them to be plain black. So gosh, and we do not have that many papers. Maybe it's an idea to just print out a little bit more, because I think we need it. I think we definitely need it. But first things first, let's do, yeah, what shall we do first? I have no clue. I think first, no, not the covers, because I want to, well, what we can do right now is, if you have a piece of black, and you just can cut this down as you would glue it in, just like that. Can use two. One for the front, one for the back. See, and with a little off. Alright, just measure your piece. That needs to go in right here. See, that fits perfect. And stay away from the groove, so you still have the spot. So if you like, we can first make the inside covers. Do you like that? Let's stay tuned then.